Welcome to the Codex Collective.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
This will be our. We're gonna be reading from Genesis 9 to 10 today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And well, okay. I think we can be honest, right?
Let's be honest.
So
Let's be honest.
This is our second recording of the day.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
time we
why
ever
the
done
sun
this.
is still out.
Yeah. And it got a little chilly, so that's why we got our jackets on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It was
It's been
raining
raining.
outside.
Yeah.
It's been cozy, and the sun decided to came out, so
Yeah.
it's been nice.
Hello, Mr. Sun.
Golden hour.
Is it?
Golden sun. I mean, it's about to.
Isn't the golden hour only appears in the morning?
No.
All right. Wow. The unanimous hatred. Whatever, dude. Oh my god.
We're just judging. No. That ain't it.
All right.
Okay.
So just to recap on our last episode,
Yes.
we were talking about the flood and Noah.
The flood.
Big flood.
Yeah.
190 days on that boat
Yep.
for Mr. Noah.
Mhm.
Fun fact, he also celebrated his birthday on the boat, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning 601.
Yeah, 601.
Yeah. Incredible. And we also learned that God's providence has always been with us,
Yep.
even though
Mhm.
everything around us is drowning.
Yeah.
Ooh. Figuratively.
Yeah. And literally.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
And yeah. So what are we reading today, guys?
Genesis 9 and 10.
But before that, how are you guys doing?
We covered that on the last
Yeah.
episode.
If you want to know
because it's
how
the
we
same
feel,
day.
yeah, check out the last podcast.
Yeah.
You will know.
I just like to make things awkward a bit,
yeah.
just to spice things up, you know.
This brother.
Yeah.
All right, whose turn is
Anyways.
it to read, gents?
Oh, I guess it's my turn.
Phil? All right.
All right then. So
Genesis.
9, God's covenant with Noah. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall upon all the beasts of the earth and all the birds of the air, upon every creature that moves along the ground, and upon all the fish of the sea. They are given into your hands. Everything that lives and moves will be food for you, just as I gave you the green plants. I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And you, for lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal and from each man too. I will demand an accounting for the life of his fellow men. Whoever sheds the blood of men, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made man. As for you, be fruitful and increase in number. Multiply on the earth and increase upon it." Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, "I now establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on the earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you, and every living creature have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind of the earth." So God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on the earth." The sons of Noah. The sons of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These were the three sons of Noah, and from them came the people who were scattered over the earth. Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard. When he drank some of its wine, he became drunk and lay uncovered inside his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across their shoulders. Then they walked in backward and covered their father's nakedness. Their faces were turned the other way so that they would not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers." He also said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem. May God extend the territory of Japheth, and may Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his slave." After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Altogether, Noah lived 950 years, and then he died. Okay, so this is going into chapter 10. The table of nations. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. The Japhethites, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. The son of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittim, and the Rodanim. From these, the maritime people spread out into their territories by their clans within their nations, each with its own language. The Hamites, the son of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sapta, Rama, and Sapteka. The sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who grew to be a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The first centers of his kingdom were Babylon, Iraq, Akkad, and Calneh in Shinar. From that, the land he went to Assyria, where he built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Ir, Kala, and Resen, which is between Nineveh and Kala. That is the great city. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm butchering all these pronunciation. Just bear with me. Mizraim was the father of the Ludites, Anamites, Lehabites. Wait. So it's the Ludites, the Anamites, the Lehabites, and Nafuhites. Whatever, bro. Patrusites, Caslusites, from whom the Philistine came, and Caphtorites. Man, I wish you were the one who read this, bro. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of... Whoa. How would you pronounce this, bro?
Hittites.
Hittites. Oh, there we go. Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zamorites, and Hamaites. Later, the Canaanite clans scattered, and the borders of Canaan reached from Sidon towards Gerar, as far as Gaza, and then towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These are the sons of Ham by their clans and languages in their territories and nations. The Semites' sons were also born to Shem, whose older brother was Japheth. Shem was the ancestor of all the sons of Eber. The sons of Shem: Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram: Uz, Hul, Geter, and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah the father of Eber. 2 sons were born to Eber. One was named Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Shalef, Hazarmaveth, Zerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Diklah, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. The region where they lived stretched from Mesha towards Sephar in the eastern hill country. These are the sons of Shem by their clans and languages in their territories and nations. These are the clans of Noah's son, according to their lines of descent, within their nations. From these, the nations spread out over the earth after the flood.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Thank you.
I know that's a struggle and a half.
That was
eh?
crucial. That was so brutal, bro.
Dude.
So
Well, you
brutal.
made it.
Yeah.
You made it.
survived.
Yeah. a lot of itu ya apa? Familiar tribe names.
Yeah, like Canaan, Canaanites, and then where was that? Hittites, Jebusites,
Yes,
obviously.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hmm.
And Phil, can you read in your Bible Genesis 10 verse 13? What's the nation's name?
10 verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Mizraim.
Mizraim. In my Bible it says Egypt.
Oh.
Ooh.
So Mizraim is Egypt?
What is it on your Bible, Dex?
It's also Mizraim.
Is there an explanation? Well, let's get there when we get there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's- There's a lot of meat here, guys. I mean, I'm excited.
A lot of names.
A lot of
A lot
names.
of history.
Yep.
So, any thoughts before we dissect?
Because the one who was cursed by Noah is his son Ham, right? Shem and Japheth covered the nakedness and then he blesses them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ham is the cursed one.
Yeah, I think it talks a lot about respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that cursed is, I mean, we'll get there when we get there, but like in chapter 10, the lineage of Ham just messed up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like worshiping other idols, like Nineveh, right? Nineveh was there.
What is Nineveh?
Jonah, Yunus, the city that God told him to preach at, but he ran away.
said
and
no.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that city.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the covenant with Noah, that
Yeah.
thing stood out with me, and also the sons of Noah, where, like
Yeah.
you said, the covering of Noah, but also like how Noah reacted.
Right.
Dude, was so aggressive.
Right. But well, yeah, there's a lot that we need to talk about. I'm excited for this one. Just a like quick preliminary question. We started chapter 9 how God making a covenant with Noah and like
Mhm.
giving us grace, right? Through the covenant. Do you think Noah did the same to his son? Just as like God did to Noah.
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
Can you rephrase?
Yeah, the since God seen the devastation of the flood, he made a promise that he will not destroy us again, right? Which showed us
Mhm.
grace,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
right? But when one mistake is done by the son of Noah towards Noah, he did not show the same kind of grace that God did,
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's very human of us, eh?
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, just talking about on our last episode, leaving God leaving us to our own devices. Like
Right.
literally, God showed grace, and literally right
Right.
after that, Noah, how he got drunk,
Yeah.
and then after getting drunk, he literally curses his son.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
man,
not very godlike.
yeah.
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 Anyway, let's go.
Let's start dissecting it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. God's covenant with Noah. Shall I do the first paragraph?
Go for it.
Let's just do 1 to 6
1
altogether.
to 6,
for you.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds in the sky, on every creature that move along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hand. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I give you the green plants, I now give you everything. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal and from every human being too. I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being.
Mm.
So, one thing that stood out to me, God says everything is good now. So, does that put an end to the, like what we read last episode, where there's like a
Clean,
Clean
and unclean.
and
Mhm.
unclean,
Mm.
Mhm.
right? Is that done?
Mm. I think this this is the case, but just for food, because if we remember
Right.
from the last episode, it's also talking about clean and unclean for sacrifices.
I see. So, this is for consumption
Yeah.
rather than for
Yeah.
sacrifices. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everything that lives and moves will be food from this point on.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, you get it.
Okay.
Which means also in Adam and Eve, like so that means Adam and Eve were vegetarians then,
Mm,
because in here it says everything that lives and moves will be food for you, just as I give you the green plants, and I'll
Mhm.
give you everything.
mm.
Everything, yeah.
So, you're saying basically God expanded the menu for,
Humans.
I don't want to say, I mean, it is a menu,
Yeah.
but like he expanded it
Yeah.
to like everything.
I didn't know that during Adam and Eve, like God forbid them to eat meat. It's just in this verse that now I figured, or I thought that, like by saying everything that lives and moves will be food for you, just as I gave you the green plants, I
Right.
now give you everything.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal and from each man too. I will demand an accounting for the life of his fellow man. Lifeblood.
So rare?
Mm,
Like lifeblood, is it? Does that mean you gotta slaughter and cook your meat first before, or does it mean that you can't eat it
Or eat the
Rare.
blood.
or eat the blood?
That's a really good question.
so when I was younger, my parents used to tell me not to eat blood.
Yeah.
Because she said that blood references life,
Yeah.
and I never understood that. I mean, reading this, I can sort of like relate that to what my mom used to tell me, but I still don't get how blood is related to life.
Can I give you my theory?
Go for it.
Go for it, dude.
Because God breathed His breath into us. His breath is in us, and His breath fuels us like every single day, right? But what carries that breath is our blood with our red blood cells, right? And
Okay.
it goes throughout all of our body. Without that blood or like red blood cells, like we would die,
Mm.
you know. So I'm guessing, I don't know if it's true or not, but like this is
Mhm.
what comes to my head,
Mm.
even though I haven't slept for 48 hours.
Hmm.
But
Ooh.
I think it's that since the blood carries the oxygen, it carries the breath of God also.
Actually,
Because
my study. Go for it.
because oxygen is also like, well, it's from the breath of life.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying, Phil, with your study
Yeah,
Bible?
my study Bible says that what was wrong with bloody meat? Life was to be treated as a gift from God. Under no circumstances was it to be regarded in a casual manner, since the life of the flesh was in the blood. You can reference
There we go.
Leviticus 17 verse 11 and
Mm.
14. The meat had to be completely drained of its blood before it
see.
could be eaten.
I
Also
see.
see why is blood considered the primary link with life. Leviticus 17:11. Yeah, coba. 17:11.
Leviticus 17:11.
Yeah.
17:11 it says, "These are the regulation for the fellowship offering anyone may present to the Lord."
And then 14 coba.
And 14, "They are to bring one of each kind as an offering, a contribution to the Lord. It belongs to the priest who splashed the blood of the fellowship offering against the altar." So
That's like some symbolism stuff, right? Even blood was splashed around the altar,
right.
So I
Right.
think if you're sacrifice and that's the way it used to be, right? Sacrifice and
Yeah.
then there's blood. So for us to eat the blood could be like that's only
It's only for God.
it's only for God and
Mm.
it shouldn't be treated in a casual manner.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess since hold on, let me get back to Genesis. Leviticus
11 and
Leviticus, yeah.
17, 11, and 14.
No.
Leviticus 17
7.
verse 11.
Oh, 17, not 7.
Yeah, it's
17.
different.
Oh, my
'cause
bad, my
in,
bad.
In my Bible, Leviticus 17 verse 14, it says, "Because the life of every creature is its blood, that is why I have said to the Israelites, you must not eat the blood of any creature, because the life of every creature is its blood. Anyone who eats it must be cut off." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kalau 11
11. "For the life of a creature is in the blood, and I have given it to you to make atonement for yourselves on the altar. It is the blood that makes the atonement for one's life." So yeah, it says in the Bible that the blood represents
life.
life.
Atonement,
Yeah.
And it's an offering, malah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like it's so interesting that in Genesis 9 it start with like verse 4, "But you must not eat meat that has lifeblood in it." Okay, we got that.
Mm-hmm.
"And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting." Does that mean like if someone spilled our blood,
Accountability.
yeah, somebody will be held
Accountable.
accountable by God?
Mm.
Okay. "I will demand an accounting for every animal that we killed."
Mm-hmm.
I see. "And each human being too."
Mm-hmm.
So each human being that we killed,
Also accountable.
right?
Mm.
We will be
We
accountable,
will
right?
be accountable.
Yeah. Okay. Because for some reason in my head, like, since we're talking about food and then human are mentioned, I was thinking like, no cannibalism, guys. For some
I
reason.
mean, yeah.
For some reason.
I mean, we're gonna be held accountable. So even if it's cannibalism or
Right.
if people murder each other,
Right.
you're gonna be accountable, and you're gonna be accountable, which means that there's gonna be judgment, and you're gonna
Right.
be judged for what you did, right?
Yep.
The same thing for animals.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was this stressed out
Mm.
in the Bible that like atonement for animals. They have to be accountable in what you kill for sacrifice and for food. And here it's referencing food
Food,
for
right?
the animals, right? So
Because I killed mosquitoes, man. You know,
Well,
it's not for sacrifice. It's annoying.
but when the mosquito bites you and it has your blood in it,
Accountable.
there we go.
Yeah.
well, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I guess that's the accountability where mosquitoes suck our blood, and what they get is get slapped out of their lives, right? Slap, life gone.
Yep.
accountable.
Okay.
Tapi kayak I think in I'm gonna go to the Buddhism belief, right? Like they
Okay.
believe
Okay.
that animals are sacred, and
Mm.
there is also a belief in reincarnation and stuff like that.
Right, right.
And it turns out that also in Christianity we also value animal and life, the life of animals. It is said here because God
Right.
will hold you accountable for the animals that you kill.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like it's for a different reason, right? Like, I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe you know this more than me, but like, why does the Buddhist revere animals so much? You know, but is it because like they like they believe that when they die they'll be reincarnated as one of them, or is it
I I think Buddhism there's a lot of channels to Buddhism as
okay?
well, right? But I think in one of them is that they believe that their ancestors are some of them became reincarnated to some animals,
That's why you
right?
can't
And
kill.
then that's why you want to eat your ancestors, right? You don't want to eat your brother or you don't want to eat your
Right.
dad, But in for us, it's like we're God created animal and there's lifeblood inside
Yeah.
animals, and so if we are to kill, we are gonna be accountable. And
Right.
like why would we want to kill it is because we need to sustain ourselves, and that's
Yeah.
already I feel like accountability is set right then and there.
But God never
I
told
think.
us to don't eat animals, right? Like don't kill animals. Like it's he said like like isn't it like do it like don't take it lightly,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
like even killing animal we shouldn't take it lightly.
No, we should like killing animals. We should treat it with respect because
Right.
well in this passage even in tadi apa in Leviticus kan
Mm-hmm.
it says that even in the altar they would splash blood in the altar and all that kind
Right,
of
right,
stuff.
right.
So like I think it holds the blood not just in us but in animals also holds life
Yeah.
given by God. Like
Right.
God didn't just create animals, zombie animals, and like you're just gonna be created just to be slaughtered. No,
Right.
God gave life to animals too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like like for you guys, what does it mean to kill respect? Like
Respectfully.
yeah, like how would that look like? Because like what comes into my head, like have you ever seen Avatar? Like the blue people, not the airbender one.
Yeah.
Like on the first one, whenever there's like an animal that is killed,
They
like
would pray.
is it something like that
I
or
mean, it could be something like that, but I feel like for me personally, it would be like not finishing your food.
mm,
Like apa kayak you literally ordered this meat from the supermarket, which means you are participating in the slaughtering of this thing, right, for your nutrition, and you don't finish it. It's like, like I was that animal was killed for nothing then because you don't finish your
mm,
meal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In that you're being accountable in that essence.
right?
You kill what you need. You don't kill more than what you need. That yeah.
I see.
I think there are a lot of aspects in the respect of animals as well. I mean, just by, let's say, in the topic of killing them, like the way you kill them,
Yeah.
like if you want steak or something, like you kill a cow,
Right.
just that's it.
Yeah.
But if you abuse the cow
Uh-huh.
first, or if
Yeah.
you like kick it first while it's alive,
Mhm.
not actually respecting
Life.
its life, then that's another way you don't respect.
Or
So
you're not
there,
accountable.
you're not accountable. So like I think
Yeah.
there are a lot of aspects into it.
I
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Did you
7?
read 6?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read it. Yeah.
Mhm.
7 until
11.
I'll do yes. Okay. As for you, be fruitful and increase in number, multiply on the earth and increase upon it. Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, I now establish my covenant with you, and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be cut off by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth.
Mm.
So this is basically God saying like
Yeah.
God's covenant
God's
to not
promise.
just Noah,
Yeah.
but to like all of
Everybody.
humanity.
Mhm.
Yeah,
His descendants.
yeah.
Yep. I mean, and maybe some of you might say like, there's the tsunami that hit Indonesia that like
2004,
yep killed a bunch of people.
200,000.
Yep,
Yep.
100,000,
Yep.
and that is still not to the scale of what we just read in Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
Like that was literally the slaughter of all human beings except for Noah's family and
Except 8 people.
Yep, except 8 people. So, yeah, that is not the magnitude that we're looking at. We're looking at God when He was furious and He was disappointed in humanity. On our last episode, if you want to cover that.
Guys, I got a question.
What's up?
Shoot.
Is there a connection between God telling us to do not take killing an animal lightly to like Noah's no God's effort to save the animal? Like because the animal was saved by God using Noah, like going through the ark and stuff. When they come out and they multiply, we shouldn't take killing the animals lightly because everything else died. You know what I mean?
I mean, for the time, yeah, I think it's accurate because they need to repopulate the earth
Right.
faster than we kill them, right?
Right.
That could be also in a time sense. Yeah, back then, I think God was also very cautious about how the humans would kill the animals because they need time to reproduce and populate the earth. That
Right.
could be a possibility. But I think this extends to what we were discussing previously about respect and accountability.
Yeah.
I think it expands more than
Okay.
just the timeline. Yeah.
I see.
All right. For number 7, is there verse 7? Is there any 7 to 11? Yeah, sorry, 7, 11.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to 12 then, yeah?
Yep.
And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth." I think God really after regretting the first time about how frustrated he was with human beings, I think when he did the flood, he also sort of was sad and regretted the way he did the slaughter. That
Right.
he made so many covenants. Like first it was the olive leaf with the raven.
dove?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dove.
It was a dove. Finally, it
Yeah.
was a dove. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was so many covenants about the rainbow as well. I think God was really,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was saying this is an everlasting covenant. Every time there's gonna be a rainbow, I will be remembered of this day that I will not do this again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I agree because God reassures Noah a lot.
Yeah.
In these verses,
Yeah, yeah.
repeatedly is what
Uh-huh.
you're saying.
Yeah. So I think it really struck an accord with
Yeah.
God, what he unleashed on earth, the
Right.
flood.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we go to the next one?
Mm-hmm. Go for it, Joe.
So God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on earth.
Mm-hmm.
The son of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These were the 3 sons of Noah, and from them come the people who were scattered over the whole earth." I don't know why in verse 18, Ham was the father of Canaan. Like, why is that important? Yeah. Like, why is that specifically written? Canaan, isn't that like a city?
Yeah. Do you remember what happened in Canaan? Canaan.
Canaan. The Indonesian is Kanaan.
So it's Canaan. I don't know.
Canaan.
Anyway, Canaan. We'll settle with
Canaan. All right, Canaan.
Canaan.
Because I remember like hearing it a lot back then when I was in Sunday school, like Canaan this, Canaan that. But I don't exactly remember what happened
that. Mm-hmm.
with the descendant, or at least the city. I don't have anything on my study Bible. What about you, Phil?
Same.
Shall we just move on?
Yeah.
Because like that name seems familiar,
Mm-hmm.
but since it's the descendant of Ham, and Ham is the one that's cursed by Noah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, let's just move on.
Okay.
Noah, wait, Dex, you wanna?
Noah?
Sorry, you wanna read Dex?
Yep. Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard.
Mm.
When he drank some of its wine, he became drunk and lay uncovered inside his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across their shoulders. Then walked in backward. Then they walked in backward and covered their father's nakedness. Their faces were turned the other way so that they would not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him,
Mm-hmm. Go on.
it ends there for me, but I'll just read it.
Okay.
He said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves. He will be to, he will he, wait, sorry, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers." He also said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem. May God extend the territory of Japheth. May Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his slave." After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Altogether, Noah lived 950 years, and then he died.
So I guess Noah have a green thumb, eh?
I think he partied too much.
And it's interesting where it says Noah, a man of the soil.
Yeah.
Because I think it's to remind, because like I feel in the previous episodes we've been, like saying that God found favor in Noah because he chose the narrow path, right?
Right.
But I think it was just a reminder that in here that Noah is still worldly,
Yeah. Still
Yeah.
human.
still very human, and he still fell into sin.
Yeah.
But so I guess Ham did do Noah wrong, right? Like if you were a father and you were naked in your bed and your son comes in and he like, hey guys,
Yo,
look,
dude, dad's naked.
dude, Joseph's naked, bro.
Again? Kidding.
And I feel like that would be very disrespectful, and you wouldn't be happy with your son if
Yeah.
Right.
he did
Yeah,
that.
yeah, absolutely.
So, Noah's anger was granted, I guess.
It was
Yeah.
understandable,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure if it's justified that he cursed, like sampai di curse gitu loh.
Explain, Dexter.
Is that
Explain.
no? That's my question. Like, is that justified? Like, is Noah's curse justified?
Differentiate for me what do you
Because-
mean by like justified and then
Understand?
understandable.
So, like, if your son were to do that to you, like, you would be
Mhm.
mad. It's
Right.
understandable. But is it? Let me rephrase. Is it okay for you to curse your son because of it?
To the extent of
To the extent,
cursing.
yes, exactly.
Wow.
Well, in my study Bible,
Go
it
for
says,
it.
"Why did Noah curse his grandson instead of his son Ham?" Some note that children often suffer for their parents' wrongdoing. See why punish children for their ancestors' sin. So I guess apa namanya? What's it called? ancestral curse is a
Yeah.
real thing,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
and they think Noah may have cursed Ham's son with this in mind. Others suggest that Noah may have recognized the tendencies towards sexual perversions in Canaan, implied by Ham's behavior.
Right.
They point out evidence of Canaanite fertility cults, amulets portraying
Whoa.
exaggerated genitals, and other
Whoa.
perversions, for which the Canaanites were later judged.
Do we need to bleep that later on?
No, it's the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, but wow.
Yeah.
I guess it's like, I guess Noah was already annoyed by Ham.
Ham.
Like
Yeah.
you mean like by the debauchery that Ham have in his heart, or
Yeah, I think Ham has the behavior
right,
of like perversions, you know.
right,
Mm.
And so when Noah realized that Ham did something to him, he got really mad and cursed Ham and not Ham but his ancestors, because he
Yeah.
knew that
descendants. You mean?
the descendants will
Right.
probably be just like Ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's still like very. I still don't. Apa ya, kaya it doesn't settle well with me how Noah judged a whole ancestor based on his son Ham.
Descendant. You mean?
Descendants, yeah,
Alright,
descendants. What did it say?
Ancestors.
Oh, bro.
Ancestors
bad.
going up, descendants going down.
Got you.
Yeah.
Something I learn every day. Vocab. Okay, descendants ya.
Yep.
Ya sih. Gua agak kayak gimana ya, kayak gua masa gara-gara misalnya Dex apa attitude-nya jelek, behavior-nya kayak apa bokep banget gitu ya. Gua langsung kayak
Hold on. Hold on.
This is
What?
example.
example.
Yeah.
Example.
Yeah.
We're not accusing Dexter of. Yeah.
I mean, like judging Dex and then like cursing the whole descendants of being the same person as Dex. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? Kaya people might change. You know, you don't know if the kid might
Yeah.
actually fall on the
Yeah.
narrow path. You know,
Yeah.
and so I feel like it wasn't warranted that Noah curse Ham's descendants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still the $1,000,000 question in my head. Like what I asked you guys earlier. Like, is it justified for Noah to actually do that? You know.
Yeah.
Like, a part of me want to defend Noah and like say that it's unintentional. Maybe he doesn't realize it, but like when I read again, kaya, no, curse your descendants. I was like, whoa, sir. Goodness
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know?
Yep.
Was he still drunk?
No.
When Noah awoke from his wine and
Yeah.
found out, I mean, hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah. But still, because the curse was allowed by
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it went through with it basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Kenapa ya? Why would God let that happen? But emang in the future kan emang the Canaanites were not the best
Yeah, like
plan.
tell me what you know about the Canaanites, because like that name sounds so familiar, but nothing is in here right now.
Mm.
Could you look it up maybe?
Yep. Could you look it up on your phone?
See, there's nothing in there. Yeah, I can't think. Canaanites.
But yeah, I think it's important for us to know what the Canaanites did, or at least like what they are known for in the Bible, so that we can actually see what God's intention was. You know,
Mm.
because I still believe that everything happens for His
Mhm.
will, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Just as we discussed in the last episode.
Keep talking. I'm still reading.
Mm.
Mm.
After the flood. So and then he cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers. He also said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. The God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem. May God extend the territory of Japheth, and may Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his slave. Maksudnya apa sih? The blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem.
Maybe Noah was referring to still Ham's like what you call it, shenanigans,
Mm.
that he doesn't think, again, this is just what I think, that Noah doesn't think that Ham's God is the Lord, our God that we know, or like Noah's God. So that,
Wait,
so maybe that,
okay.
like he said, the Lord of Shem, like Tuhan yang benar gitu loh. Maybe the quote unquote Lord in in Ham's life is not.
Sesat gitu maksudnya.
Iya, maksudnya kayak gitu.
Jadi kayak Noah mikir kayak si Ham itu Tuhannya tuh sesat. Tapi kan Noah juga udah percaya bahwa there's only one God. Why would he refer it that way? Why would he say sentences?
But does Ham believe that?
I mean, if Ham doesn't believe it, then why would God save him? You know, during the flood.
That's a good question. Did you find anything?
No.
Okay.
But like seeing the descendants of Ham, he's the father of Babylon, Uruk, like Assyria, Nineveh, like all of those places are still mentioned in the Bible, and like Babylon took over Jerusalem, right? And not Jerusalem, the Israelite people whenever one of the prophets still. So Israel was defeated by Babylon. So it's like even through what I'm trying to say is like even through the curse of Noah, God still uses these people for his glory, you know. Like yeah, we'll read that when we get to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's getting very technical.
Yeah, there's a lot of what do you call it? Tribes that come from Noah's three sons that very very prevalent, you know, in especially in the Bible. Like there are stories that mention the name of the tribe, the name of the city, you know, the name of the kingdom.
Yep.
So I guess we can say that that's one of the big reasons why God saved these people during
Yeah.
the flood, basically.
Yeah. Because even though they strayed or like they focus on their like pornography and whatever, it's God still uses that for his glory, you know,
Mm.
to bring forth the kingdom of God to earth, you know. And like sometimes like if we focus too much on the little things and like the little incident, it's we're not gonna find the answer, but once we step back and see how
The bigger picture.
the bigger picture is and like what God's plan actually is, then we'll understand, you know.
Yep.
Mm.
See, there's a lot of darkness still. I mean, like evil and perversions that still happen even when God saved these people.
Yeah.
It's because there will be no light if there's no darkness,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And there will be no darkness if there is no light.
Right.
So, for light to shine, you need like a candle. You need light, the candle light to be, to shine
Visible.
in the darkness, right?
Right.
If it's just like everything is just bright, then you will never see what is light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not an example where you can see, oh, this is darkness and this is light. If everything is just light, even so, if it's just all just dark out, like you won't be able to see what is bad and what is good. And
Yeah.
that's what you guys are saying about the bigger picture. Everything will be for His glory because through
Yeah.
these experiences, we will be able to see what is dark and what is light. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
Right. So now we're going to
Chapter
the
10.
genealogy, bro. That was
There we go.
That was the word. The
There we
word
go.
we were looking for last episode.
Genealogy. Yeah.
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 What are we gonna look at for the genealogy?
I don't
Table
know,
of
but it's your
Nations.
turn to read again.
Okay.
I mean, I'll read it. I mean,
Oh, there
you've
we
suffered enough, my friend.
Okay. Thank you, Joe.
The Table of Nations. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's son, who themselves had son after the flood. Japhethites, thank you. The son of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tyrus. The son of Gomer. Here we go. Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. The son of Japhan. Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittites, and the Rodanites. From these, the maritime people spread out into the territories by their clans within their nations, each of its own language.
Whoa.
Dude, I almost read the kitties.
Dude, that's what I was saying. One of them was like, "How should I read this?" Because it almost looks like titties. I was like, "Yo."
Kitties? Kittites?
Anyway,
But in my Bible, it says Kittim and Rodanim.
Mm.
Okay. But yeah, so the Lord's command is being played out here. Like the sons are multiplying and being fruitful.
Yeah.
but also the language.
Yeah. But like, how do you create a language that?
Yeah. Like, how? Why didn't you just stick to the language that you were already using when you were with Noah?
Yeah, it's like my dad called this the bottle. I'm gonna call it Luigi or something. You know?
Okay. A lady.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. But
That's
I
an
guess,
intriguing question. Yeah.
Wow.
What's
Dudes.
up?
Okay.
Ooh,
So,
hold on.
So one of Japheth,
Japheth.
Japheth's son,
Uh-huh.
no, grandson. Son of Gomer, son of Japheth. So great grandson,
Tarshish.
Tarshish.
Mm.
That's the city that Jonah ran to when he was sent to Nineveh.
Ooh.
That's why it sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. Tarshish and okay, now it's coming back to me.
Like
Tarshish and
that's
Nineveh.
the original destination that he ran from God. Well, when he ran from God, and then he gets swallowed by the fish. Yeah. But the Kittites, not sure about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I think also the different in languages, yeah. It could be
Yeah.
also a form of control. You know, because if you don't understand another nation's
Ooh.
language, then you have power.
Okay.
You know,
So it's like segregation.
segregation. So
Yeah.
even the brothers, they wanted to be able to have power in their own city, and that's how they create language. Again, this is not biblical. This is just me just thinking out loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how the different languages came about.
Dexter, you want to read the Hamites?
Yep.
Son of Ham.
Yeah.
Ham,
Hungry.
Ham.
The Hamites, the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Haliva, Sabta, Rema, and Sabteka. The sons of Rema, Sheba, and Dedan. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who grew to be a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The first centers of his kingdom were Babylon, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in Shinar. From that land he went to Assyria, where he built Nineveh, Rehoboth-ir, Calah, and Rezin, which is between Nineveh and Calah. That is the great city. Oh, I can just...
Yeah.
So should I just continue until 20?
20, yeah.
Okay. Mizraim was the father of the Ludites, Anamites, Lehabites, Nephtalites, Pathrusites, Calicites, from whom the Philistines came. Ooh, that's another one. And Capthorites. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Ardavites, Zemarites, and Hamathites. Later, the Canaanite clan scattered, and the borders of Canaan reached from Sidon toward Gerar, as far as Gaza,
Familiar.
and then toward Sodom and Gomorrah, another familiar one, two
Mm-hmm.
familiar ones, Adamah and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These are the sons of Ham by their clans and languages in their territories and nations.
So, is the Bible suggesting that all of these sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan were all cursed to be slaves of the other brothers?
Maybe like lower in. I don't know, dude. I, d- I don't want to speculate because I don't have the fact, but I mean, like even Sodom and Gomorrah, like we know what happened there,
Yep.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. In my study Bibles, there's this text. It says, "Is this the same Nineveh that Jonah later visited?"
Mm-hmm.
And it is like you said. Yes, Nineveh became the capital city of Assyria in about 700 BC, and Jonah was reluctantly sent there to call the people to repentance. Though the Ninevites responded to his message, Jonah 3 verse 5, they later reverted to extreme wickedness and were
Yeah.
destroyed in 612 BC. Nineveh's
Wow.
fall is the theme of the book of Nahum. Hmm.
Okay.
So there
Wow.
was great wickedness and like
Right.
like just like
Yeah.
Right.
just a lot of turmoil, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, shall we go to the Semites?
Yep.
Yep, go for it.
The Semites. Here we go again. Sons were also born to Shem, whose older brother was Japheth. Shem was the ancestor of all the sons of Eber. The sons of Shem: Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram: Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah the father of Eber. Two sons were born to Eber. One was named Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Shalaf, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Diklah, Obal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobah. All these were the sons of Joktan. The religion where they lived stretched from Mesha toward Sephar in the eastern hill country. These are the sons of Shem by their clans and languages, in their territories and nations. These are the clans of Noah's son, according to their lines of descent, where their nations, from these the nations spread out over the earth after the flood. I think what stood out for me
Wow.
was the divide nation thing that was
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
I actually have a fun fact here
Mm-hmm.
in my study Bible. So the Semites, the descendants of Shem were called the Shemites, later modified to Semites. Though a distant descendant of Shem, where am I? Oh yeah, Eber's importance as the ancestor of the Hebrews. Eber.
Mm.
Eber is the origin of the Hebrew word Hebrew, is already hinted here. So we also can see like it's starting to like unfold,
Right.
you know, okay,
Right.
one by one. The Hebrews and then Sodom and Gomorrah. Like just a little fun fact from my Bible, I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And like that means all of their descendants, like far into the future, can be traced back to like Noah and his 3 sons.
This is proof, basically. Yeah.
Right. But I find it very interesting that even though Noah cursed the Hamites, Ham's son, the fact that in the future God sent Jonah to Nineveh, even though they reverted back to wickedness and then got destroyed, they are still given grace, you know. And I feel like as we read all these passages, it's just a constant thing that grace is still there if we accept it, you know.
Mm.
Even through curses.
Yeah,
Mm.
because like I don't know about you guys, but I believe that God's grace breaks curses, and you know, they there's there's nothing stronger in this world than God,
Yep.
basically, and it's
The love of God.
yeah,
Yep.
everything is possible for Him.
Yep.
So-
Actually, that's very strong.
Mm.
It's very strong because for you guys out there who think that, you know, your family has always been in the gutter, you know, there's always grace and a chance for you to
Yeah.
get out of there. You
Yeah.
can break that ancestral curse
Yeah,
and get out of there. You know, God is always there to provide that hand, that helping hand.
yeah,
You just need to reach out.
yeah,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Also, in the where I said 2 sons were born to Eber, one was named Peleg because in his time the earth was divided. I think that was a foreshadowing of the Tower of Babel, where all languages
Yeah.
were established
yeah,
by God.
yeah,
I think that was just another fun fact and foreshadowing.
yeah.
Well,
So
Wow.
it really, this whole world stemmed from the sons of Noah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so the three of us right now, like,
Yep.
yep,
you know,
yeah,
Family tree of Noah. Everybody.
yeah.
everyone,
Really.
yeah.
All 49 million people in Jakarta.
Yep.
That's a lot of people.
All 7 point something billion.
Isn't it 8 now?
It's already 8. I thought it was 7.8.
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I haven't
That many.
checked. Yeah.
I mean, I don't check it every day as
Yeah.
well. So.
Well, shall we? What can you take from what we read
Mm.
today?
Mm.
Yeah, for me it's just like what I said just now, like where God's grace is everlasting, and
Yeah.
like even though people might curse you, God still can use you and your descendant for His glory, as long as you acknowledge that, like as long as you accepted Him to work in your life, you
Yep.
know, because like surrender your life to God and see what ceiling that He will break. You know, He will do
Mm.
something in your life that you could never think of, that you might think it's impossible, but for Him, anything is possible, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Amen to that.
Well said. Well said.
What about you, Dex?
Yeah,
Yeah. Chill out. I was going to say, dang, throw me under the bus. But I guess regarding like the rainbow and God's covenant, it reminds me of how actually in the Bible God has given us so many promises,
Right.
and I believe and I know that God has never broken one of His
Right.
promises.
Right.
Right. And like reading through the, I guess the reassurance, as we discussed, like lots of reassurance in this verse, to not destroy all human beings with the flood. It also like sort of springs my brain into the bunch of promises that God has given us in like this day and age, or in the Bible rather. Like, if I'm with you, who can be against you? Or I
Yep.
will never leave you nor forsake you. Like
Yep.
those things, it also reassures me. You know, it sort of like comes back to me, like reminds me, oh yeah, these are God's promises, and I should meditate upon them whenever I feel this sort of way or that sort of way in a negative aspect, right? So, yeah, it's a good reminder to read and to remember His promises again.
Amen.
How about you,
Phil?
I think for me is that I feel like in this day and age, there's a lot of darkness, and there's just a lot of death. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of like just looking back to 2020, the virus, and now we're going through some political stuff.
Right.
The world is bleak, and it might not just be on a worldly thing, but even inside our families too, there's always darkness too. And wherever there's darkness, you can be that light. You can always be that light, and God is always reaching out to you for you to be that light. You just need to accept it. Wherever there's darkness, there's always light, and you can be that person to shed light on the people around you, the darkness around you. So don't forget to be that light, guys. Yeah.
Well said.
Amen.
Well said.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Well, we think it was a mouthful because the names are.
Yeah.
Oh man, bro,
Dude.
my brain is.
Respect though to these names.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting read. I learned a lot from this discussion. Thank
Yeah,
you
man.
guys.
Yep.
Like, who would have guessed that reading someone's lineage would like open up so many, like core memories.
Yeah.
I guess.
Core
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And there's a lot of foreshadowing too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Tower of Babel. There's like the Canaanites,
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Gomorrah, Babylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nineveh.
Yeah. So these are just setting it up for what is to come.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And like, since we're in the future, we can see the past and say, "Yep, that's the hand of God right there." Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually confirming things
Yeah.
in today's world. So
Mm.
Yeah.
if you are trying to see if the Bible can read the future, it's right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's right there.
Damn, I'm beginning to love this book.
You never liked this book?
What?
Hear me out.
Hear
Hear me out. Hear me
What
out.
was that?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me rephrase. I've always loved this book because it like verses and everything. It gives me reassurance, but reading through it one by one, it's another experience in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to like reading it
Yeah.
in detail and
Yeah.
dissecting it
Yeah.
with you guys
Yeah.
and with you guys as well.
Careful. Huh?
It's getting late, guys.
Yeah.
Getting late.
It's only 7.
But we've been on this since 2.
2.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No
been
complaints
fun though. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
really
Pretty
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would only encourage you guys to, keep reading your Bible, because like I believe that the joy that we feel reading these passages, I believe that you can experience that too. And like seeing all this, how it interconnect with each other, it's just amazing.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
the evidence of the hand of God. Like this is like the fingerprint of the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah. Keep on keeping on, boys and girls.
Let's go.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Any
Like-
thoughts? Any other things? I don't know. Just comment whatever you want.
You wanna cue the my mind is blanking right now.
There you go.
Cue
Same,
the KOL key influencer in you.
Oh.
Okay.
Listen to Joseph, everyone. Go. Let's go.
Don't forget, guys. Turn on the bell. Hit like. Subscribe.
Dude, that's so lame, bro.
I
Come on,
can't.
more
I,
energy, man.
I can't do it on cue. I have to be, spontaneous.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Should we wait for that?
Yeah, let's wait.
That's not spontaneous. This is spontaneous. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy,
Yeah.
because
hope
we
you guys
enjoy
why I
being
put
here
my
with you
thumbs up.
guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
Thank you guys.
wishing you guys a good day.
Appreciate
Yes, sir.
Peace
we'll
out.
see you next week.
Peace.
Peace. Why do I do this?